Alright, episode 7. We are broke and we need money fast. Part of that is because I messed up over in Albion, settled an island, but I did not upgrade the people correctly, so now we cannot make the brooches as of yet that we need to really get our money flowing over here. The last thing we need to be able to go up to the level 4 people is either the togas or the brooches. Brooches are a lot easier to make, they just come from far away, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, so we could make the togas here, which we'll eventually get to, but they kind of take a while, but the brooches actually give us a +4 income, which will definitely help our money situation here, as well as being able to upgrade all the citizens across what we have over here on Titiana. Our other smaller islands are doing okay. They're pretty basic. They're just here to feed the main island what it needs, which is the... oh yeah, that burned down last time. Which is, we're getting our wine from here, and we're getting our writing tablets from here, and our olive oil from up here. They have some other goods that are worth it that we'll get into later, like
Everything
the
is
granite
perfect
here,
for the governor's
and
visit.
the resin for the Amphora. From here when we need it. So these islands I'm leaving ready to scale up whenever we do need those. Other than that, really just want to get things done so we can go over and take over this big massive island that appears to be kind of under siege. It's going to be completely surrounded, so I don't want to take that island until we're ready to defend it because they're all around us. Old Nerf is still here. He is a shell of what he was before his rebellion with the Emperor, but he's already expressed a couple times that he's increasingly likely to declare war on me, even though he has no navy anymore. But he still has a decent army, still has plenty of islands. But yeah, so... and he's already knocked out one of the governors, so I don't think it would take too much for him to scale back up. He's got 70 points before he pisses off the Emperor again. Yeah, he's only -30, so he could get into it with us if he wanted. So before wasting much more time, we're going to head back over to Albion. And nope. One thing I wanted to fix over here. We have got to scale up our concrete. Normally it's one of those things that just let build in the background, and it builds up over time, but we are not getting anywhere on that front with concrete. So yeah, see, like I said, he wants to declare war on me again already. All right, so we get 30 seconds from the mine, 45 seconds from the silica, and so we already have 2 of these guys on the island. Where are they? I'm going to refer back to the handy dandy cheat sheet to see what it actually says is the most efficient concrete layout. So there's a table on Anno land, and for concrete it actually says to have 2 mines, 3 silicas, and 6 concrete. You know what? We have the extra room for it right now. I'm okay with doing this. We have the people. We're going to be focusing on Albion for a while. It would be kind of nice to come back and actually have that. So 2 concrete and then 3 silica. And this is where we're going to have 6 of you. That's kind of a lot, but actually, you know what? We might just put there's no room. Let's wiggle these guys and we'll put a road up the middle of them. Oh, we're gonna have to put these guys sideways. That's fine. And we'll go ahead and upgrade this one to make sure we got enough.
Things I make should not be prey to the earth.
Oh. Alright, we got just enough concrete to make this road. Alright, now that mine can reach there. Alright, that'll get us going on concrete over here. Really need to do that because that's getting annoying. Then other than that, this side is good, and we're going to head over to Albion and see what we can get going on that side. So I dislike Albion a lot because I'm sick of always having to go between the Celtic and the Romanized citizens, and what I accidentally did was made these guys the Celtic one because there is a challenge to have 2,120 Catholic or Celts only on an island. So I was going to do that, but then I realized those aren't the ones that make the brooches. The Romanized ones are. So the only way I could backtrack on this is to completely upgrade these guys, get an alderman, and then I can go back and select what we're going to do. Don't really have time for that. So we came over here, checked out this island, and due to our favor with the Emperor, we are now sitting at, it's only $6,000 to take over one of the main islands. So that's pretty good. But we're down to just $200 a minute coming in, so I really just need to build something quick and dirty and get going. I think I actually want to come to the other side of this island. We'll build right here, a small village. We'll have the mine here, a potential second mine there. Actually, reverse that. We'll use this harbor as our safe keep here. Build it on this side, and then we'll have a second mine over here if need be, or even run it all the way down to this. Yeah, I was right the first time. So we'll take this island real quick, and while we're doing that, we're also going to have this other island, or our ships going around, making sure that we have eyes on whatever Nerf is doing around here. I'm sure he's getting into some sort of goodness. I'm not sure what his footprint is over here, but I don't want to be part of whatever he's going to do. Take our wood. Help us get a kickstart on this side here. Yeah, if I could get the brooches going there, that would definitely help out a whole lot. We are building our newer fleet over here. Right, we're going to upgrade that road. I didn't realize those weren't reaching, so. I really want to spend the money and make a whole bunch more of these, but with our very limited income, screw it. We'll see what happens. Alright, we're losing money now. That's what happens. Our fleet has gotten too big. We're spending too much money. We're negative. We're going to rebuild it. We'll be okay. Oh, he declares war on me. Who would have thought? We're just going to ignore him. We are going to pause this real quick. I like to take a minute to plan out what my village is going to look like. Okay, so what we're going to have is, we're going to have these mines here. And then we're also going to be able to build straight into this marsh. So that'll be our little industrial base using the marsh right there, and we'll be able to build our town right here. I usually don't do the 9x9 inside this area or in Albion just because there's so limited space, but I don't really plan on spending a lot of time here. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't think we're going to use those mines, so we can go ahead and put the... One of you guys has wood for me, right? There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and... throw a warehouse down over here. Let's get the game clock rolling. So, yeah. We need to figure out what he has over here, if we even have anything to worry about. I've never seen the Emperor come over here. So, if he's got forces over here, not sure that the Emperor would ever mess with them, or if it'd even acknowledge them. So... put you right there. Alright, yeah, we're going to start hemorrhaging money very quickly. This island says it's in the positive. I'm not sure how. It doesn't... There's nothing going on here. It's pretty useless at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a couple of the woodcutters. Minimal basic island. We'll come back to it. It does have value. There are things here we want, but really messed up picking going Celt on that one first. Need to get these islands at least profitable. Oh, 2,200. That's fine. So if I can get these guys all the food and clothes they need real quick, get them upgraded, get the brooches. We already have a trade ship over here. We'll be sitting in a decent spot. You have nothing. Okay. These guys need to go out and figure out. He's probably on one of these main islands if he is over here. But we need to figure that out. We might need to send our other fleet over here to help protect these. Not sure yet. Alright. So we got food. Eels will give us population and income. Hate eels. Pain in the butt. But we'll get it started for now. So get them eels. Not going to be pretty. Just going to get it going. And clothes. Tunics. Not too worried about placement of everything right now. Like I said, we're just going for functionality here. Let's get a couple farms. Yeah, one little smidge out. All right. And move one of you houses out here. Tunics. All right. We're gonna ignore him as long as we can. All right. So eels are up. They got all those goods, and we're gonna get them. Fashion +1, income +2. All right. Once that hits, we'll be good to go. All right. She's got this main island. Where's our ships?
Waiting for your decree. Face the reddened sun.
All right. So it's me and Zara against him again. Another rebellion.
Infernal demons.
Just gonna ignore them again.
Every path we choose.
We do have a festival. It's gonna cost 3 grand. Orama Foray is +1 income, and it's for 4 hours. All buildings on island. We'll see if it's worth $3,000. Yeah, that right there already went ahead and put us back in the green. So that festival was worth the $3,000. If you're ever wondering, as long as it's not something like a specific island or building on an island, then yeah, you're good. But whenever it's all buildings, then you saw that jumped us up $600-700 a minute. So pretty good for a decent sized island that we have there. None of these guys are getting their tunics yet. All right, so while we wait for the tunics to kick in over there so we can upgrade these guys, one of the other things from our research is that if we put the porridge in the town, that is a +1 population increase now. So we're gonna find some dead zones where we can plop in some of these houses and get a population increase, which eventually will mean tax revenue once they're actually making worthwhile money. Where's that? Say there was just an open spot right there. Uh-oh, where'd I put it? There it is. So I think we had, what, 3 of these porridge farms over here. Okay. I don't think we have any open spots to put it, so we're just going to plug you up there on the edge.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Alright. We now have 4 big boy ships over here. We are by far the smallest group over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 6. He's got 6 as well. We're just sitting on 3. But we are a lot stronger. Part of the reason why I'm running out of money is I've been upgrading all these roads to concrete. But that's worth it in my opinion. Makes these go a lot further. So we'll continue to burn some concrete on that stuff, as well as we'll be able to upgrade our walls and our towers, which will increase our money on that. Can we garrison these guys? Keep forgetting we have them. Ooh. We need to take 30 tons of iron ore to continue on with our DLC quest line here. Really want to see the volcano go off. Apparently there's winters that happen, like with all the ash. So hopefully it's not as bad as the actual winter event last year, where the snow was so bad you couldn't see the map. Okay. Even on double speed. Oh, there we go. Just barely missing it. Let's make sure we're actually making enough. Meat's good. Eel's good. Barely. Alright, so we're about maxed out on what we can't do. It is struggling for that last 5%.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Alright, capital city is mad again. It's borderline, that's okay.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
We are going to get 30 tons. It's a wrong ship again, aren't you? Jeez.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Well, at least it was out of range before I went and did that. Alright.
Festina Lente.
Oh, that's 30 to the... Oh, I was doing the wrong one. Alright, well, You're already on the ship. We'll go ahead and send you over to Albion. I don't even know what the name of those islands are, so we'll just send that there. We need to build one of these. But we build it on this island, and we need the marble quarry. We just need uncut marble here. We have what we need. We have uncut marble, and we do have obsidian here, so throw that down. So that'll make the statuettes. All right. We have to be good in Albion now. Let's get over there. Need that money. That festival's only going to last so long. What? Okay, hold on. I guess we put in a second tunic maker. Put you up here. And Skellington. Alright, that is where I actually sent that, so that'll work out in our favor.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Not looking to meet Voada. Don't want to deal with pirates on both sides. I really don't want to deal with anything over here. I just want to get our stuff going here. Alright, tunics are well above now. Food's holding in tight. We're not going to mess with reed shoes. Categories not filled. It's not like any of these things are far away from the warehouses, so. Been sitting at 95% for almost 5 minutes now. So it won't even show any of the other stuff till we get there. So this island's making 303.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Wonder if tunics are bare. Same thing. This island's borderline. Being able to upgrade anything. I guess we got the same stuff over here.
The little household gods guard our homes and fortunes.
All right, we made our statuette.
Vulcan is pleased to see them join their voices to his.
We're on triple speed with this, and it's barely going. All right. We are going to upgrade. What? Can we not do it at all on any island until we can...
Before tunics, I'm just the air on my chest.
Romanize? We have to have an alderman. I did not know that. So there is no way to fix this without upgrading these islands far enough to get aldermen. What are you kidding me? All right. So we got, this needs to be the island we focus on then, because at least this island will be able to get the beer and the dye, so we'll be able to do the pants and stuff. All right. Great. Game froze. There we go. Just hit buttons. Eventually it'll come back. Alright, what do you guys need then? We have got to get this. We need either cheese or beer. Income, population, and income. Happiness. Alright, cheese is pretty easy. We're right here on the water. We're going to go ahead and go straight for the cheese. That is a... we need materials now. I hate this game. I really do. Okay, we need reeds and mud. So that's 1 minute, that's a minute 30, and that's a minute. So we're just going to do 1 to 1 to 1 on all these. I know that's not ideal. That is not the efficiency way of doing it. But we're just trying to get some checks in the block here. I did not know that you had to have an alderman for any of these things to even begin. Yeah, you're gonna go in the water too. Why not? Can you reach? Yeah. So that's gonna give us our reeds. Do we have any on this island? No, of course not. And whatever I used that freebie on, that island is gone. All right, so he does have this island. Does not appear to have any shipyards or ships here yet.
What could you possibly require?
Continue to search around, see what we can find. Man, this is...
Turn of events.
Rebellion has ended. Sweet. Okay, cool. A governor has joined my ranks. Limited war declaration.
I meet you, Asurhadon. I would taste the venom of your blade.
Alright. We're at war again. I thought we were already at war. I think he literally stopped the war and then started it in the same breath. I don't think I ever want to play against this guy again. He's just annoying. Alright, so we got those, and then we'll be able to start our cheese production. So we can at least pre-build the stuff for the cheese. The ox are 1 minute, these are 2 minutes. So 2 ox farms, 2 every 1 cheese. Did I leave enough room over here? No. Oh, we need a lot more smiths for this, huh?
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Alright. So they're all mad again. Good to know. Alright. Lots of stuff to build here. None of the stuff we want to build. Never building a villa on any of these islands. Alright. So that'll be our cheese. That'll get us going there. And we need either recreational ground or phantom. This will give us health and happiness. That is definitely the key there. And then trousers, we're almost there on those. So let's go with the health and the happiness. That'll reach almost all the citizens. We're going to expand, so. Build that. Then cheese, are you going to reach? Yeah, okay. Man, I really didn't know that you had to, once you picked one way, that you were stuck that way. I thought it was just a based on each island, but I guess, well, learned that was wrong. That's why we're playing on triple speed, trying to get caught up. What do we need to build you? 2? Let's make sure these people are... Tunics are way ahead. don't have a lot of extra population. All right, cheese is good. Build this thing when we get a chance.
In your city.
All right, we should probably check on this one. Yeah, because I never built anything for any of these. And I don't have tiles on this island. You know how you know you screwed up? Well, that's gonna burn for a while.
We stand waiting.
Pretty sure we're full up on wood and... Alright. Well, we got nothing to do for a while, so we're gonna go ahead and check out what else we got here. This will give us a new deity. We don't have him yet. Trade route hasn't been able to do any of that for a while. We're going to focus on our war stuff, so that way when old, what's his name, actually grows a pair. Let's see if he's actually built up anything lately. No, still no naval power. That's all I'm worried about. If he doesn't have ships to get to me, that's not really much of an issue. Kind of a non-starter. Alright, so we upped our eels. We got plenty of tunics kind of coming in. Are we going to have enough cockles for that? We don't have enough wood, so it doesn't really matter.
Vulcan is the god of the forge, and all those who cherish the
I don't
craft,
care.
those guided by him will be capable of great deeds.
Alright. We'll go through and see what he has to offer. Maybe it might actually be worth having. Most of these islands are all farms, so I haven't gone away from Ceres yet, so... you were over here to pick up tiles. Which one to use on fire? Alright, so we just unlocked everything on that island. All we need left is to make trousers, which I believe we will be able to do on this island. And then we'll get our alderman. What do you need? 10 wood. I need people more than that. Alright. What do we need? Just sheep and dye, which we have. Both of these are available on this island. We are struggling for wood.
What could you possibly require?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
One of you needed.
Through the waves.
This island's maxed on wood again, so we're just gonna borrow it. We need to get some headway on these guys. This is ridiculous. We got our cheese. Need our wood so we can build that, and then now we need to make pants. Sheep's an easy go. We'll throw one dye on this side. I didn't even look at the time for any of these. These are small islands. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. 150 tiles. Jeez. All right. So for pants, we got every 30 seconds, every minute. So I could do 2 of those. This is going to get health and income. I feel like you should be able to. Alright, yeah.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
You're gonna take all the wood.
We advance.
And you're gonna deliver the ore.
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and may soon revolt.
Complete delivery, yes. Cool. Don't care, lady. Really, I honestly don't care. Okay, he's getting attacked again. I understand ruins. I'm not sure why it needs to show me what everybody else is doing. We are not anywhere near any of that stuff. To face a god, that's what we're worth. 10 statuettes. Now that might be something we could actually get done. No. Does somebody actually, did any of these citizens actually use statuettes? Is that a thing? Oh, yeah. The tier, these guys do. Ooh, okay. Well, that also gives us +3 income. If I would have realized that, I might have actually focused on it a little bit more. Gonna turn it off. Because they don't really need it right now. That, and I don't think we have enough marble and... Because we're not bringing any of the marble or the obsidian in. Okay, so we got 32, but I need to be bringing it from the other islands if that's something that's going to be a thing. Let's check these other islands. So yeah, they're not... Neither one of these have a big production base. So they're not pulling anything in. Rebuild that. We got our things in there. That should be good now. Alright.
Can't make tools out of thin air.
Alright, so that's built. That'll make them happy. Getting them pants. So that's good. And then what's the last thing we're going to need? We're going to need drinking horns or shields. We need more population because we do not have enough people to unlock the next tier.
A structure is under attack.
From who? Where?
Arrow to the heart.
Oh, this dude's got... Okay.
Is under attack.
He does have troops now. Okay, so he just did a little drive-by.
Waiting for your decree.
I was going to ignore him, but apparently he's getting ballsy. I think he's cruising too. So the last thing we're going to need is we need about 38 more people to unlock the drinking horns. If I have to make another island, I'm going to be so pissed. So we could definitely make the wire twister, the, what is? The torques. I'm not interested in making boats over here. Pretty sure his ship just went all the way back to Latium, or it's on its way. So we're good on tunics. Cockles is down.
Quite the striking turn of events.
Let me guess, I'm at war again.
Face the reddened sun. I claim these lands.
The crazy part is, like, I never know when we are or are not at war with this guy. I get it, there's little things up on the screen that tell me that, but, like, he's just back and forth. I'm just ignoring him at this point.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Alright. Boada's all up his butt up here, too. Alright. I need to see what we need to make this.
Romans get all worked up about trousers. Are they really so keen to see a fellow's knees?
That's actually pretty funny. Just wait for these to come up. I'm gonna end up having to upgrade one house for this, aren't I?
I meet you, Asurhadon.
I could have swore we just confirmed that. It's not my fight. Down with the rebels.
Demons obstruct every path we choose.
Murder and poison. Happiness goes up. Prestige goes down. Prestige, happiness.
Very good.
All about our happiness. We're literally 3 people short, so we're gonna upgrade one house so we can see what we need for this. We need the one mineral we don't have on either of our islands, tin ore. Are you kidding me? None of the islands we've even found. This island has it.
Selway, Praetor. Through the waves.
This is the biggest waste. How do I get rid of an island? I could just destroy everything, right? Yeah, I don't need this island. I don't want this island. I'm sick of this crap.
We stand.
Nothing there was of any value. We're losing money on these islands. I can't believe just picking that one wrong citizen one time has set me back an entire 2 episodes. This is ridiculous. To make the shields is even worse.
A structure is under attack.
Bro, I don't care.
A ship is under attack.
Alright. 10 mines aren't that bad.
Difficulties show us who we really are.
Now we're being attacked by him. Where's my fleet? What are you guys doing?
Ready.
A grave disappointment.
That was a trade ship too. Like, you can attack my army and my navies anytime, but man.
We stand. Waiting.
A ship is under attack.
What could you possibly require?
Alright, so that ship's under attack. That's Emperor's fleet.
Well, that's all right.
Man, I'm just trying to fix my economy before I'm poor.
Time flies, as do we.
A ship is under attack.
I'm running out of money here.
What could you possibly require?
That's weird. You're supposed to have 4 ships. We win by not having fair fights.
Seize the day.
Wish the Emperor would just take care of them. He definitely comes with enough ships that he could just knock it out.
We stand.
Alright, what'd you pick up? Sails? And olive oil? Or olives? Oh, that's probably because they took out the ship. Piece of crap.
Through the waves.
What are you doing? Get over here.
What could you possibly require?
And just uncut marble? That had to be from the goods I lost from the ship that was sunk.
We advance.
Alright, one thing you can always do is set patrols. You go to more commands, patrol, and we're just going to have it do a little pattern basically around this island. Yeah, that'll work. And apply patrol. So just because dude pissed me off, we're gonna chase this guy to the end of the world. Where's our new ship? Okay, that's got some time. Which is our olive oil and marble production has just been cut in half or completely obliterated. Great. All right. I hate this game. This is killing me.
We stand waiting.
All the ships I brought over here, none of you guys brought wood. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling here. All right. Wood choppers. Once we get wood, we'll actually move these. Not where I'm trying to build a city. Oh, that'd have been nice. Yep, I get it. There's no food. No food coming in. Where'd I get a third ship from? Oh, that was when you brought over the ore. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can piss this dude off. We already know the trade route ship got sunk. What does this guy have? Next to nothing on. New islands do not have patron gods. None of them over here do. What are we making? We're gonna give them both Neptune. Just because I don't have time to look at anything else. Oh no, the Mistletoe, this one. Let's go back to that. We haven't actually looked to see what the new guy gives us. Increased production of anything in a mine. Definitely going with him on this this island. We're going to be mining on this island. So that'll. No.
Waiting for your decree.
We're going to take out his ability to make ships in this region. One of our ships is under attack. All this work, we've gotten nowhere.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Your name is the Livius? Come on. Our trade route that is out does not have a ship. We will give it to you. Established route. Alright, we're back in track here. Our other ship went all the way up here, hunting that guy down. I'm gonna bring you guys down here. You will be patrolling the main island.
Time flies, as do we.
I'll give them something to do. Now we're doing a couple of laps around all this stuff will be good. We are maxed out on concrete. What? That is what's up. Let's see if we can upgrade a lot of roads.
A ship is under attack.
And waste a ton of money. Oh, we've already spent all of it? Alright, that's fine. Alright, that definitely killed our income. But it makes everything go so much further. Our fire, our police, our warehouses, medical, the theaters, the bathhouses, like all of it will have much better range.
Darker fate than in
Oh, crap.
But these are fearful tidings.
Alright, one of our ships has been destroyed. I thought those 3 ships would be okay to take out the harbor buildings, but
Neptune's finest. Ready.
I'm not sure why they have to be told during
Festina Lente.
a war. Oh, you are a supply ship. Are you kidding me?
We stand waiting.
Well, that's why you get your ass beat. Okay. We now have some wood. All right, 10 mines. We are going to need some of the reed mats, and we are going to have to upgrade these guys. So this is going to have to be an upgraded island.
A ship is under attack.
Taking all this stuff.
We advance. Prepare for war.
I believe we're at all out war with him. It's a rebellion. So I can get away with just destroying all of his buildings. My guess is I was within range of that thing and it sunk one of my ships. So, yeah. Plus we need to see who's fighting over here. Debating if I need to send a small fleet over there to help curb that dude's desire to get anywhere. Ooh, really got to be careful. We only have 12 more water left in this. We need to look at... We need a trade route between Albion and Latium. That's going to unlock this whole thing over here for us. We'll be able to do some of the cistern right here. We'll get 50% more water per aqueduct, because I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to tapping out all of these.
Lord Shooter's always been fond of jokes. That's why she smiles at me.
Alright. Not too much to worry about over here. We've a whole hour-long episode on triple speed.
What could you possibly require?
I don't know why I have to tell it to attack somebody that is our enemy.
We stand waiting.
Alright. And for my next show, we will do the same thing we've been doing, which is building more islands to do nothing. I mean, I learned a whole bunch this episode, but come on. This is ridiculous.
Never out of water long in my line of work. Skin of a new.
And we'll leave him over there. Okay, so. We need. So the economy still sucks. I mean, no fault by anybody but my own, but yeah. This is going to be our mining area as well as our farming area. Did we unlock something? How did hemp just get to 120 tiles? I don't even care to make it pretty here. I just want it done. I want to upgrade these guys, and I want my mines, make my tin and my horns, sending them to the other island, just so I could unlock even the ability to start mining this stuff. Oh, he took my old island already.
What could you possibly require?
Okay. I really feel like I need to send those other ships over here. We're gonna garrison his islands. We're gonna send the big fleet of the small ships over there.
A ship is under attack.
That was no felucca of reed. Neptune's finest.
We're gonna leave these ships here so that way he cannot rebuild his shipyards. We'll send the other 5 ships to take out his 2 harbor buildings. That way there's no trade or anything coming out of them. That'll keep them pretty stagnant.
Song and a war mark do me the world of good.
So, still no upgrade there.
I like to chuck my own spears.
These guys are getting everything they need with the exception of drinking horns. Once again, for drinking horns, we are going to need the ox, which we already have here. We'll get the tin ore from there. Do we have any extra ox? Or are we using them efficiently? Oh no, they're maxed out. Okay. So that'll be good. We will literally just need to bring the tin ore over here, which means we're going to need a ship. We need a new trade ship because we'll be using 1 to bring the tin ore to that island to make the drinking horns. So we will go ahead and jump on that. get a head start on needing those. I don't know what happened. Were we attacked or was there a riot? No, happiness is at 1,000. And that's what happens when you do concrete roads. All of the services are so much better. I did not even realize that. So we're sitting great in all of our stats. We're at 1,000-ish for health, happiness, and 1.5k for fire. That is worth the money lost in our economy and as far as the money we have coming in directly. So we'll do a quick recap. Definitely upped concrete. That was priority so we could fix all these roads, which you can see has fixed all of the happiness and all the island stats. And now we're actually in a place where we'll be able to upgrade our defenses because we've been declared war on like 3 times this round. We still haven't done anything with our extra 2 feeder islands in Latium. It's because we've been focusing all of our time in Albion trying to get that one supply chain built that I have still failed to get done. I've never had so much trouble. We could have taken over the main island and just started making togas by now and been done with it. But now I'm invested. It's gonna happen. These guys are good to upgrade. These are at 30 seconds apiece.
There is a shortage
I don't think we
in one of your cities.
I don't think we need that many. So we don't have that many, so I'm just gonna go ahead and undo that build. Alright, this is gonna get the 10 ore rolling. We'll use this one ship here. You are... I always make the main island the first one. So Mistletown is going to send over 10 ore. There we go. So we got 10 ore coming. We already have enough ox over here, so we're gonna go ahead and throw this building, which is happiness and income. We'll move these 2 houses. And it reaches that warehouse. All right. So unfortunately, we did not actually get to build our coveted brooches and get them moving, but we are one step away from it. Once these horns reach the citizens, they'll be upgraded to aldermen, and then we will be able to start making Romans. At which point, then we will be able to make the brooches after we probably do 3 or 4 more supply chains for the Romans. But next episode, I will have figured it out by then. Let's make sure before we call it, we're still good and positive on everything we're making. Alright, we're good there. Oh yeah, and we've also been holding this guy hostage. Once the ships come, we'll take over this island too. And it appears that he's struggling to keep anything going as far as food and population. All of his islands, they all have issues. I get being a warmonger and all, but like, at least feed the people. Come on. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys watching today. Like, subscribe, follow. It's all greatly appreciated. You guys have a good day. Thanks.